So these pictures really coming of Congress leader Renuka Chowdhury there in Hyderabad, pulling a policeman by his collar. So you can see her there grabbing as she's arguing with the cops and then pulling this policeman by his collar and then being taken away into a police van. Now a case has been has been filed against her, and Renuka Chowdhury joins me now. Ms. Chowdhury, thanks very much for being on the news. How do you justify actually grabbing that policeman's collar like that? Why would you, a senior politician, do that to a person in uniform?
Ask the policeman, why are there men standing in front of me? Why are men police surrounding me? Why? Please see where my left hand is. Please notice on this picture where my left hand is. It was grabbed and twisted by the police behind my back, which is when I lunged forward because I was going to fall. I reached for the man's shoulder and instead I had to catch his collar to steady myself, even as I was shouting against them. Telangana police are famous for these sort of things. There are hundreds of cases where the TRS miscreants, whether it is the MLA's relative, there's a minister in Khammam district called Puvada Ajay,
yes,
against whom a man killed himself in the local police station drinking poison, a BJP worker.
But ma'am, I'm just going to show you the
Nothing has happened to them. Nothing has happened. I'm just going to show you the picture
from the beginning, and so you can see that video of you actually. There's a woman police person who's actually caught hold of you and is dragging you.
Me. It's not caught hold of me. She's pushed me. She's twisted my arm. Please notice.
And then you catch hold of this policeman against, and the Hyderabad police have now filed a case against you. And they say that you've stopped them.
I'm also going to file cases against them. I'm going to move court. There are so many cases with evidence. Why haven't they taken action against those people who have died, who have killed themselves, who videoed that they're going to die because of these reasons?
But the charge against you is that you stopped a policeman from doing his duty.
What was his duty? To attack a senior citizen. That was his duty.
The duty being presumed...
That poor chap was not doing anything. I don't know who he is.
But the duty, ma'am, is to stop protests, public protests on roads.
Please
to stop
see my left arm. I'm losing my balance. So notice my left arm.
So you're saying that you only grabbed him for his balance. You're not actually grabbing and arguing with him, because you can also be seen there giving him a verbal tongue lashing. So you're saying that this doesn't seem like somebody who was just falling.
I was not yelling at him. I don't know who this young man is. But behind him, there were police and I was shouting at them. There's no doubt about it.
Are you worried that you may be arrested now?
I'm not scared. I'm not worried because the police have collapsed in Telangana. There is no law and order. Between 28th of this month and to date, there are some 11 rapes which have happened to minor girls. There are murders. There are people who've killed themselves on video and said we are dying because this Minister Puvada Ajay has filed cases against me and harassed me. Not even an SI has been suspended. There is an MLA called Vanama Venkateshwara. I'm naming them.
No, I'm not here
in Kottagudem district.
Ma'am, I'm sure every state police, there are many areas where I'm sure any state police can be pulled up for not doing their job. There'll be many cases, but that doesn't mean, again, as I said, that a senior politician should pull this man or this policeman.
I'm not pulling him. You please notice how much I'm gripping his collar and notice that my left arm is being twisted. You expect someone of my age and my size to keep my balance? Just see. Look at the angle my arm is being twisted.
Yes. So would you
I'm looking steady on my feet. Is it? Wow, I must be a Wonder Woman then.
No, but so then why didn't you just say that you were wrong in pulling his collar? What's wrong with saying that?
I've said that. I've said it to many media. I did not intend to pull his collar.
Okay.
I have no hesitation in talking to the young man and telling him. He knows that I don't know him. And I don't know him. He doesn't know me. But I do object to police doing a cut and paste job and sending these. And there's a video before that where I'm actually addressing the media. And they suddenly come unprovoked and attack me.
It's interesting also, ma'am, to see the fact that the Congress has suddenly come out. It's after a long time that we're seeing street protests on this scale by the Congress because of the Enforcement Directorate action against Rahul Gandhi and the police action in Delhi.
There are two issues that
is it a fact that, as I said, the opposition, the BJP is arguing that why is it that they've come? Are you defending corruption? Is that why shouldn't Rahul Gandhi be questioned? Is what the BJP is asking? Why are the street protests over this?
Let me tell you one thing. Let's remind the country and all of you. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was one of the architects of this great country, and he was the first Prime Minister. He was a visionary who had actually set up scientific institutions, because of which India is proud today. And Indira Gandhi went on to prove to the world that she was an outstanding leader. Then you had Rajiv Gandhi, she was shot in her house. And then Rajiv Gandhi died in the middle of such streets. So I don't think Mr. Rahul Gandhi, whose gene pool is this, is going to be worried about an ED questionnaire. It's not true.
Right.
Let's get that real. Now the second issue is, why is there so much eruption? And this is a flashpoint. Citizens of this country are fed up. Our rupee has no value. The youth who are educated have no jobs.
Right.
Essential commodities prices are going through the sky. There is no employment.
Okay.
There is no petrol, diesel.
So it's not about just the questioning. You're saying it's about larger issues.
It's a flashpoint. We've all come out onto the streets to say, where are we going? And now you have the international community pointing a finger at India because of these people who have no experience on how to run a government.
I'm sorry, but we're
and
out
have
of
no
time right now.
understanding of what
But
secular
thanks for
India
giving
is.
your point of view. As I said, those pictures, shocking pictures, you say that you're sorry for it, you didn't mean it intentionally. Let's see what happens with the police. Thanks so much for joining us tonight with your side of the story.